Hi guys, welcome back to Ash Talks Basketball, and today we're talking about the top 10 NBA players in the second round this NBA playoffs. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. In at 10, I have Jalen Brunson. He's the only reason New York won that series. He was an absolute menace in those 5 games. He's kind of fell off in the Miami series, and that's why they're down 2-1. And I think he needs to find his footing this series against the Heat defense. Otherwise, they're going to have to struggle this series. In at 9, I have Kevin Durant. He's been pretty disappointing to start the playoffs, and he's been pretty inconsistent, and this is why he's here. The Phoenix Suns have been carried by Devin Booker. He's still been good, but I expect him to pick it up if they're expecting to win the playoffs. In at 8, I have LeBron James. He's been really good this playoffs and has led them to a series win against Memphis and hopefully against the Warriors in this series. And he's been good at distributing the ball and getting the rebounds in this series. And he hasn't been really focusing on the points because you got someone like Anthony Davis who's healthy and playing some of the best basketball we've seen in a while from him. So he doesn't have to do all of the work, and that's been working really well for the Lakers since they're doing amazingly in this playoffs and exceeding my expectations. In at 7, we have Anthony Davis. He's been playing really well and some of the best basketball we've seen from him in a while. He's playing a really good defense and has been one of the best defensive players in this playoffs. And if he continues going, the Lakers are going to be scary. If there's no injuries in his way, he is going to be, with LeBron James, one of the best teams in the playoffs. In at 6, I've got Joel Embiid. He may have won the MVP award, but he hasn't been great in the playoffs. He's missed a few games, and they have relied on James Harden in a few moments to get them through. He still has been one of the best players in the league, no doubt, but I don't think I can put him too high on the list because he hasn't done enough to prove himself this playoffs. In at 5, I've got Jason Tatum. He's been the best player on the best team out east so far in the playoffs, and I've got a lot of confidence in the Boston Celtics coming out of the playoffs this season. He's been really good. Jaylen Brown's been good, but I just don't think he's at the point of you're one of the best players in the playoffs. Everybody wants to watch them. I think that's reserved for people like Jimmy Butler, Devin Booker, and Steph Curry. I think he's been good, but I don't think he's on that level yet. He could turn it on in the next 3 series if the Boston Celtics qualify for them. Now for the best of the best 4 players in the playoffs. Starting off at 4, we've got Steph Curry. He's been really good in the playoffs so far. He's been the leading scorer for the Warriors and have been really carrying them past the Kings with a 50-point game in Game 7. And the question is, can he keep it rolling against the Lakers? We'll see how that series goes. Curry's going to have to average like 40 to win that, and it would be amazing if they pull it off. It's going to be an amazing series. In at 3, I've got Nikola Jokic. He's been really good pairing with Jamal Murray, and they absolutely steamrolled the Nuggets in round 1. The question is, can they keep it going in round 2? Against Phoenix, they've started off 2-1, which have been really good, and I did tip Phoenix. Nikola Jokic is showing how good he can be and how he could have been MVP this season. He's been amazing and is the only reason the Nuggets season is still alive. In at 2, I've got Devin Booker. He's gone up a whole nother level this playoff series. He is averaging over 36 points and has been easily the best player on Phoenix. And for the best player on the playoffs so far, I have to go Jimmy Butler. His defense has been amazing, one of the best scorers, and was the reason they got past the Bucks in the first round. One of the most impressive playoff performances we've seen in a while. I think without a doubt he's been the best playoff performer so far. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.